Hello friends, welcome to today's session on trigonometry. In this session I am going to explain first, second, third and fourth questions from exercise 9.1, page number 203, chapter 9, applications of trigonometry. So let's read the question first. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degrees. So there is a vertical pole. Okay, and a rope is tied from the top of the vertical pole to the ground, making an angle 30 degrees. So this angle is 30 degrees. This is the rope. Okay, this is the rope. We have to find out the height of the vertical pole. And it's given the length of the rope is 20 meters. So this length is 20 meters. So we have to find out the height of the vertical pole. First of all, while solving the problem, you have to draw the figure for the figure describing the problem. Then half of the problem will be clear for you. Here we can see that in this triangle, in this right angle triangle, this is a right angle triangle. We have to find out this is the angle given 30 degrees. We have to find out the opposite side to that angle. So whenever we are dealing with the opposite side and the hypotenuse, what will be the ratio that we can use? It is sine 30, right? So sine gives sine of an angle is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So we are going to use the ratio sine. Sine 30 degrees is equal to, what is the opposite side? H divided by hypotenuse is 20. Okay, now sine 30 degrees is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to h by 20. 2h is equal to 20 meters. That implies h is equal to 20 by 2. 2 ones are 2 tens are 10 meters. So the height of the vertical pole is 10 meters. It is a simple problem. Let's move to the second problem. A tree breaks due to the storm and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30 degrees with it. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meters. Find the height of the tree. So here he is talking about a broken tree. So there is a part of the tree that is standing straight, which is this part, and there is a broken part of the tree that touches the ground. Okay. And it is given that the broken part is making an angle 30 degrees with the ground. So this angle is 30 degrees. And the distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meters. So the distance between the foot of the tree to the top of the tree where it touches the ground is 8 meters. So this distance is 8 meters. Okay, now we have to find out the total height of the tree. That is, let us assume this part of the tree which is standing as A and the broken part of the tree as B. Then our answer will be A plus B meters. Okay, so in this triangle we have to find out A and B and then add the A and B to get the total height of the tree. Okay, now let's see how we can calculate A. This is the opposite side and we know the adjacent side. So what is the ratio we can use? Tan, right? Tan is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. So we'll calculate tan 30 is equal to A by 8 meters. We know tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3 is equal to A by 8. That implies A is equal to 8 by root 3. So I am multiplying and dividing this fraction with root 3. So it becomes 8 by 3, 8 root 3 by 3 meters. Okay, A is equal to 8 root 3 by 3 meters. Now let's calculate. Now we got the part of the tree which is standing, height of the part of the tree which is standing. Now we have to calculate the broken part of the tree, that is B. Okay, B is the broken part of the tree. Now we have to calculate B. So here we are dealing with adjacent side and hypotenuse. So what is the ratio we can use for adjacent side and hypotenuse? Cos, right? Cos of an angle is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So cos 30 degrees is equal to, adjacent side is 8 divided by hypotenuse is B. Cos 30 degrees is equal to root 3 by 2. 8 by B is equal to root 3 by 2. B root 3 is equal to 16. That implies B is equal to 16 by root 3. So I'll multiply and divide the fraction with root 3. That is equal to 16 by 3 root 3 meters. Now what will be the total height of the tree? It will be the part of the tree that is broken plus the part of the tree that is standing, that is A plus B. So height of the tree is A plus B. It is equal to A is 8 by 3 root 3 plus B is 16 by 3 root 3. That is equal to 24 by 3 root 3 meters. 3 ones are 3 eights are. That is equal to 8 root 3 meters. So the total height of the tree is 8 root 3 by 8 root 3 meters. So what did we do? First of all, we found out the height of the tree that is standing. And then we found out the height of the tree that is broken. And then we have added both the heights to get the total height of the tree. Hope this is clear for you. Now let's move to the third question. It looks lengthy, but it is a simple question. You just have to understand it. So let's read the question. A contractor plans to install 2 slides for children to play in a park. For the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meters and is inclined at an angle of 30 degrees to the ground. Whereas for elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at a height of 3 meters and inclined at an angle of 60 degrees to the ground. What should be the length of the slide in each case? So there are 2 slides. Okay, he has given the distance of the slide from the height of the slide to the ground. We have to find out the length of the slide. So let us assume this to be the first slide. Slide 1, which is making 30 degrees with the ground, and the height of this slide from the ground is 1.5 meters. Okay, now we have to find out the length of this slide. This is the length of the slide, right? L1. Okay, which is the length of the first slide. Now there is another slide which is 3 meters height and which makes 60 degrees with the ground. 60 degrees, 3 meters in length. This is equal to L2. There are 2 slides, one for children, one for the elder children. So we have to find out L1 and L2. So let's look at the triangle. We know the opposite side to the angle and we have to find out the hypotenuse. It's the same case in both the triangles. So we can use sine of an angle. right? So let's calculate sine 30 degrees. Sine 30 degrees is equal to 1.5 divided by L1. What is the value of sine 30 degrees? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to 1.5 divided by L1. So L1 becomes, that is equal to 1.5 into 2, that is equal to 3 meters. So the height of the slide for small children is 3 meters. Now let us find out L2, that is triangle 2. This is triangle number 1, this is triangle number 2. So now let's look at the triangle number 2, which is the slide for elder children. Here also we are going to calculate the sine of an angle. Sine 60 degrees is equal to 3 meters by L2. Sine 60 degrees is root 3 by 2, right? Root 3 by 2 is equal to 3 by L2. That implies root 3 L2 is equal to 6. That implies L2 is equal to 6 by root 3. I'll multiply denominator and numerator with root 3. That is equal to 6 by 3 root 3. 3 ones are 3 twos are. That is equal to 2 root 3 meters. So what is the length of the first slide? L1 is equal to 3 meters. And the length of the second slide L2 is equal to 2 root 3 meters. Hope this is clear for you. Now let's move to the fourth problem. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meters away from the foot of a tower is 30 degrees. Find the height of the tower. So there is a tower, standing tower, and it is making from a point on the ground, the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. So this is 30 degrees. From a point on the ground, it is making an angle of elevation of 30 degrees to the top of the tower. So this angle is 30 degrees. And now the distance between the foot of the tower and that point on the ground is 30 meters. Now we have to find out the height of the tower, h. Here we know the adjacent side of the angle and we have to find out the opposite side of the angle. So what is the ratio we can use here? Tan 30 degrees, right? Opposite side by adjacent side. Tan 30 degrees is equal to h by 30. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to h by 30. H is equal to 30 by root 3. I'll multiply denominator and numerator with root 3. That is equal to 30 root 3 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3 tens are. That is equal to 10 root 3 meters. So the height of the tower is 10 root 3 meters. That's all for this session. You can refer to other videos for more solved questions in this exercise. And please leave your feedback in the comment section below. And please subscribe to the channel and share the videos. Please press the bell icon so that you can get notifications about the new videos. That's all. Thank you. See you.